Hey everyone, it's Mark Skipper Mark, and a couple days ago we went up to Laconia, New Hampshire for the 101st annual Laconia Bike Week. It's one of the largest bike events in the nation, and it always happens over Father's Day weekend, or it includes Father's Day weekend in the event. So come on along and let's have some fun and enjoy all the motorcycles. On the way to New Hampshire, we like to stop at the Hookset rest stop for a potty break and to grab some coffee. When we pulled into the lot, we knew we were getting close to Laconia because there were hundreds of bikes with all kinds of people stopping for a break. There were new and old Harleys, dirt bikes, sport bikes, slingshots, and all kinds of others that I didn't even know what brand they were. As we approached the Route 3 roundabout near Weirs Beach, traffic slowed to a crawl. There was lots of parking available, though, for bikes and cars. Motorcycles are allowed to park on Lakeside Avenue, but cars and other vehicles can't, so we decided to park in the drive-in across the street. I think it was $20 for the day, which wasn't bad at all. In the lot, there were several bathrooms that had real toilets and sinks. They were actually really nice. For food and drinks, there were a few beer tents, but the food stands took the cake, no pun intended. There were dozens of them, and they had every kind of food imaginable. There were tons of tents that sold everything from sunglasses to equipment to customize your bike. Of course, t-shirts were the most popular item being sold. Even though traffic was heavy, Laconia's motorcycle patrol kept everything moving smoothly for both pedestrians and motor vehicles. Once we got through the vendors at the drive-in, we finally made our way to the world-famous Weirs Beach. This is where the real excitement happened. The first thing we noticed was how strong the winds were. Gusts were over 35 miles an hour, and we were thankful we weren't out on our wave runners because the lake was solid whitecaps. As we wandered down the road, we couldn't help but notice the variety of bike types. Harleys were definitely the most prevalent, but there were also lots of bikes from other manufacturers. We got to admire everything from pure stock street glides and road kings to fully customized choppers and other styles. It was really cool to see so many different bikes. One of the highlights was seeing another Suzuki DRZ 400 like Matt's. As we walked along, we made a mental note of which shirts we liked and what places had the best prices so we could stop on the way back. The temperature was chilly and no one was swimming, but those white caps were sure ripping down the bay. It made me wish I had a windsurfer like when I was younger. I'm not sure why, but the MS Mount Washington boat doesn't run during the event, but there is a shuttle that runs from Meredith to Weirs Beach on a regular schedule. The Winnipesaukee Railroad was also running trains during the event. The boardwalk itself, which is normally full of tourists, was transformed into rows of tents for its entire length. Tower Hill Tavern, which is a popular restaurant and pizza shop any time of the year, was jam-packed. One thing that surprised us was how some buildings changed their purposes for the event. This building is normally the gift shop and ticket center for the Mount Washington cruises, but this week it was selling t-shirts. Part of the shops across the boardwalk are usually a big arcade, but it had transformed into the official merchandise center for the event. The line to take a photo at the Laconia 2024 sign was crazy long, so we just snapped a quick picture rather than taking a video and tying up the line. We found a t-shirt stand with some good deals, and since the prices were less when you bought 3 or more, we had to stock up. After walking around for a couple hours, we decided to head out and go see what's happening in Meredith. It was just a couple miles down the road, but traffic was insane, especially heading southbound. On the way, we passed the High Octane Saloon, which is always a popular spot. We did see this cool pickup, which wasn't sure whether it was coming or going. We absolutely loved it. We were going to stop at Laconia Harley-Davidson on the way, but they were only allowing motorcycles in the lot, and the only parking nearby was $10 for cars, and we didn't feel that was worth it. By the time we arrived in Meredith, we were hungry, so Nancy ordered a pizza from Giuseppe's. We ate it in the shade at the Rotary Club gazebo, accompanied by Dale Rogers' cow sculpture. The biggest thing that stood out to me about the event was how friendly everyone was and the variety of people and bikes in attendance. To me, it was no different than a local car show or any other event that people go to. Everyone just wanted to get out and share their love for one of their hobbies, motorcycles. So we had a great time today in Meredith and Laconia. If you have any questions about the area, please leave a message in the comments below, and I'll be happy to answer as best I can. Thanks for watching and have a great day.